Greetings once again, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. Alright, my peeps, so two things in particular that I want us to take a look at. Now, West Indies ODI captain Shai Hope, he was full of praises a couple days ago for Brandon King. You know, he spoke about King's technique, saying that he's so easy on the eye. And every time King goes out there, he thinks that King should be scoring runs. So we're going to take a look at that. Plus, yesterday, West Indies CWI, they announced that squad, 13-man squad to take on India in the first test. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you my first playing 11. Yeah, man, I gave you a playing 11, I think it was yesterday or the day before. That was before I knew anything about the squad. So now that the squad is out, I'm just going to give you a first draft playing 11. Probably as we get closer to the game, I will change it up. Alright, so just give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you think in the comment section. So we're going to talk a little bit about our captain Shai Hope first. And I am taking this one from the Guardian, from the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian. Now, this statement came from Shai Hope right after Brandon King scored that even century. You know, you guys would probably remember that he got a century just the other day. So this is what the captain Shai Hope had to say, and I quote: "He's an amazing player. Someone I feel should be scoring runs every single innings. He's just so easy on the eye." He went on to say, "And again, I am very happy to see him scoring runs. He's one of those players I actually look up to as a batter because of the way how he plays. The way he goes about his training." You hear that? The way how he plays and the way how he goes about his training. So hearing the captain saying this, you get a clear idea that Brandon King is a serious trainer. He's one of those guys that takes the thing serious when he's at practice. So, you know, shout out to Brandon King for getting that sort of support from the captain there. Now, Shai Hope went on to say that, and I quote, "People think because I have played more games that I can't look up to someone. But I'm just happy to see Brandon scoring runs, and I hope that I can translate into I hope that it can translate into the rest of the squad." And the batting group continue to churn out those runs. So man is reminding us that, listen, even though I've been playing the game for this long, younger players coming in, you know, there are things that can be learned, that you can learn from some of these younger players. And as Shai Hope is saying there, Brandon King is a man like this. He takes his cricket seriously. He trains well. And when he goes out there to bat, he actually looks like somebody that is not just there to survive. If you guys understand what I'm saying. You know, we have players in our team, and when they are batting, it just seems as if they are just out there to try and survive. Bat as long as they can. I mean, the aim is to try and not get out. Yes, but you have to look to score runs. And Brandon King, as I said, is one of the few guys that we have that when he's out there, he's always looking for options. You're not just looking to survive. So I definitely understand what Shai Hope is saying. Now, Hope went on to say that, and I quote, a lot of it has to do with your mindset and the ability to play the situation. Right? They were talking about the guys out going out there and actually, you know, getting the job done. He said that when he started his career, he was in and out of form, but I can see a completely new Brandon King. So hopefully the guys can learn from him, learn from all the experienced batters, and we can continue to score big totals as a team. You know, he finished off by saying that the first thing the team needs to do is to focus on themselves and, you know, just to have a deep look within and to understand what is required of them and control what they can as it relates to when they are out there. You understand? He finished off and said, we can't control the outside noise. We can't control the outside noise. Things back home, but we have to focus on the little things. The little things, right? The little percenters he's saying that we talk about in meetings and really be determined to achieve those, 1%, he's saying. So, I tend to disagree, Shai Hope. You guys can actually control the outside noise, right? Or you can steer the outside noise to noise that is actually positive, right? I can understand you guys wanting to block out the noise, but there's a way to steer that positive, to steer the noise into a positive direction. Skip. All you guys need to do is perform. Perform consistently and the noise will shift, right? There's nothing else to really celebrate like that. So, the noise is going to be against you all. So the best way to control the noise, as he said, is to perform and then the noise will shift towards their side. You understand? The same set of people that supported West Indies in the 70s, 80s, and so forth, once they are still alive, I am sure that they still love West Indies cricket. And back then, the guys of the 70s, 80s, and the early 90s, they were controlling the noise. But they control the noise by performing. You understand? So I don't know if I'm reading into it too much, Skip, but you guys can actually control the noise. You can direct the noise into a positive channel. Just win games, man, and you will see how the West Indies people support. Just win games. Because when we're not performing well, you have a large bunch of West Indies supporters that come out and say, leave the team, stop criticizing the team, leave the guys are doing well. And at that time, we're not winning. So just imagine if you guys start actually winning games. People will come out and support. So that's a perfect way, in my opinion, to control the noise. Now, quickly before we go, West Indies named their 13-man squad yesterday alongside 2 reserve players, right? And Tevin Imlach and Jordan, they were named as the reserve players. If you haven't seen the squad, you can check out the video that I did yesterday. Now, just off the top of my head, this is a playing 11 that I am playing around with right now. Skip to open alongside Tejnar and Shandopal. And at number 3, we have, this is a sticky one right here. At number 3, because I know that I have to appreciate that, Rehman Reefer, he was there in Bangladesh doing some work and all of that. But I didn't have him in my playing 11 prior, so even though they name him, I'm going to leave him for right now. And the problem is, I don't want to play 2 debutants, so you might find out I had Nkrumah Bana in my previous playing 11, but obviously he's not in the squad. So he was the one that dropped in at would play number 3 to split it between Alec Artanes and things, so we do have Artanes and Mackenzie playing together as the debutants, So we go Skip and Tejnar and Shandopal, as I said. Number 3, still working on it, but I think number 3 are going to go Alec Artanes, probably. Number 4, we go probably number 3, Kirk Mackenzie. Number 4, Alec Artanes. 5, we have Jermaine Blackwood. Right, or the Skip can bat a little higher, and then one of the debutants can bat at 5, and then further down, you have after Blackwood and or whoever, as I said, you might split it and have one of the debutants, either Mackenzie batting at 3 or Alec batting at 3, and then Blackwood comes at 4 and one of the debutants bat at 5. Then at 6, you have Joshua De Silva, Jason Holder at 7, and then you have the bowlers coming in. You have Alzari Joseph coming in there. You have Raheem Carnwall, Alzari Joseph. You have Kemar Roach and Shannon Gabriel. So that is how my playing 11 is looking for right now. I am probably going to change it as we go along. But just let me know what you all think in the comment section. Am I going crazy, or that is 11 that we can work with? I mean, it's not a lot of people. It's just a 13-man squad. So, let me know what you all think about this one. Sports to the bone. Keeping you informed. Big up.